Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader, and we are getting dangerously close to the end. And we just have a little bit more to explore up here, I think. So connect to a memory. Is that all down below us? No, that's below us. What is... Okay, we'll follow this pathway real quick. Connect to a memory core. Eliminate. Okay, so maybe a fight between our forces and... Calcazar's? Back when Theodora and him were at odds here?
I always keep my options open.
Okay, examine Lord Xenos.
Useless.
One of the symbols looks different from the rest and for some reason attracts your attention. There we go. I don't know why it's not showing up in all, but that's okay. Every wearer single attack gains plus 10% damage for each negative effect on the target. That could be pretty good, actually. What slot does that go into? One of these? Yeah, one of those. Plus 10 to all skills. Plus 15 persuasion and the Inquisitor's command ability. No, we want that Inquisitor's command ability. We've been using it quite a bit. The wearer's Deadeye Shot critical hits triggers expose weakness against the affected enemy until the end of combat. Grants plus 20 to tech. Okay, one of our melee units could possibly use it. Bonus to Medicae. And some movement after using it. Charge ability grants additional damage against demons and Xenos. You know, we'll put it on that. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and check our level ups. So, critical velocity, critical hit chance, and critical damage are increased 7% by 7% of their dodge. Okay. Every round after the character kills the first enemy, the character immediately makes an additional single attack against the closest enemy they can target with the same weapon if possible. Okay. We've got that on Argenta, but she kills a lot more than Vernac does. When allies take actions on extra turns given by the character, they deal 15% more damage. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's just read through the others. When the character's single shots deal damage to targets other than their main target, they gain plus 5 ballistic until end. Yeah, 15% more damage when they are granted a turn. And we'll just increase resolve. Okay, we can do Firebrand. That seems pretty good. Alright, we'll do Veil of Protection. Okay, let's take flesh wounds, so he'll be healing each turn that he gets. 20% if he's really, really low. We'll take Hymns of Hatred. Okay. Plus $5 characteristics. Yeah, cool. Easy. Just in general, very useful. We don't have a 10 or higher bonus. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Sure, why not? We use it often enough, that'll be useful. %7 of their dodge. Yep, let's take that. What do you have for humanity's finest? I must have missed it. I don't know. That's fine. People are getting bonuses and something. Except for you, Yurliet, sorry. Plus $5 characteristics. May as well take that on anybody who hasn't taken it. You know? Let's give him this. He's rarely ever there, but if he ever is, he'll just tank even harder, so... Alright. There we have it.
Is there money to be made?
Wearer gains a number of unyielding beacon stacks, chance to ignore any incoming damage. I mean, that could be good on Abelard, but I'm not gonna bother.
Let us not dawdle.
I mean, what are they fighting off? Was it? I think it was
I always
Necrons.
have a backup plan.
Okay, Lore Xeno. Oh, 0%? Does the multi-key just allow us to do the 0% again? Because if so, then there's no purpose in doing this, right? As soon as you touch the obelisk, disjointed streams of alien information flood your mind, making you nauseous. Huh. Okay, maybe it just makes it work. Memory core. Lord Inquisitor, we are progressing according to plan. Our troops have already reached the target. Unnatural energies torment the Xenos' dead body, destroying and reconstructing it over and over.
Keep your wits about you.
What ails you?
Okay, get rid of that injury.
I always keep my options open.
Really?
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation. Now, press on.
Blessed be the hand of the healer.
I need your full cooperation.
The healing is much appreciated.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. The destructive web of the tech blight is spreading along the walls of the crypt. Okay, let's go. Calcazar, are you here? Tech Sourcist, Inquisitor Enforcer, and Xavier Calcazar. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Rogue Trader, the Lord Inquisitor is expecting you. I see that you did not heed my warning. Vernacular, your decision to come here in spite of them may have consequences, but we still have a chance to turn it to everyone's advantage, if your lordship listens to me very carefully. With all due respect to you, Lord Inquisitor, I shall ask you to refrain from any further threats directed towards the Blessed Rogue Trader, lest you face repercussions from me. He's so ride or die, I frickin' love Abelard. Oh, how courteous of you to warn me, Master Versarian. I will remember your words. Master Van Kalux, I am pleased to see you. How was your journey? Illuminating, Lord Inquisitor. Heinrich's tone would have frozen anyone else solid, but not Calcazar. What exactly are you doing here? Exactly what my duty dictates, saving the Imperium, isn't it obvious? Is that what you're here for? What is it? We call it a shard, and yes, as you have noted quite aptly, it is the reason I am here. The construct contains an ancient, or rather a pre-ancient being of cosmic power. They were called the Catan. The entity is currently trying to escape, and I am here to collar it. Calcazar nods at the giant device whose design clearly points to it, having been brought into the crypt from outside. So interesting. So are the Necrons maybe I had it reversed. Are the Necrons the actual prison guards and the Catan are the prisoners? Because the Catan are the ones that predated them, right? The Catan are the one who created them, I think. Interesting. No one in this world is capable of taming the power of the true Yingir, the Star Devourers, and if you think even a small and imprisoned part of one of them is going to yield to you, you are mad, Monkey. Mad and short-sighted. What is this Catan shard? What is it doing here? A specimen of an ancient predator race, devourers of pulsars who feasted on star systems. Reality itself bent to their power, but many millennia ago an ancient Xenos race managed to defeat them, shatter them into pieces, and lock them away in prisons like the one you see before you. Oh, okay. So yeah, I think that's right then. The Yingir are no mere predators, Monkey. They are not just another sentient race. The ancient tales speak of a great war between the Yingir and the Old Ones, and in that war the Yingir found allies, to whom they promised unbound gifts. You have seen them, Elentot. Okay, so they're allies? Then why wouldn't they be able to release them from whatever this thing is? Okay. Your species call them Necrons. The Yingir granted them everything they needed to fight their enemies, but their largesse came at a price. Tricked into a state that was neither life nor death, the Metal Warriors served the Star Devourers for eons, until they finally rebelled and confined their masters to prisons such as this one. Do you wish to be tricked by their power too? Dude, Yurliette's given us all the lore. What if she wasn't part of the main team, dude? How did we learn all of this? Your unsanctioned Xenos has a point, Rogue Trader, which isn't the same as saying she is right. The Imperium will harness this creature's power and turn it against our enemies. You think you stand a chance against such power? Do you mean to say that a human is not capable of such a feat? But I am not just a human. I am an instrument of the Emperor's will, one of many, and the Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fail, another would follow in my footsteps. That is how humanity makes the impossible possible, with the hands of particular people in particular circumstances. Your skepticism is unwarranted. How will taming this creature help save the Imperium? Over my years of service, I have come to realize that the main problem that humanity faces in this war is the imbalance in power. Our opponents are not races or nations, but incomprehensible monsters, and it is high time we acquired one of our own. My yoke will bind this creature and make it a chained guard serving the Emperor. Okay, so that's where the yoke comes in. This is what he wants to put the yoke on. That is not the full extent of my vision. There are other shards similar to this one scattered across the galaxy. I plan on seeking them out and confining them all inside the yoke. Each conquered monstrosity will bolster our defenses. I still have many more questions. Well, given the circumstances of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you will share this information with anyone else, for one reason or another. Okay, how did this end up in your possession? Oh, thanks to your predecessor, I arrived in the Expanse at the call of the Explorator fleet to deal with Archmagus Amernat's heresy. But I quickly came to the realization that the Koronus Expanse's problems ran much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and growing threat of the ruinous powers. All this in a region that the Drukhari consider their domain. Frankly, I considered purging the entire Expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle of threats and corruption, but the web of spies that I had woven presented me with much more interesting and radical solutions. While investigating Amernat's connections, I turned my eye to Theodora von Valancius, who ultimately gave me the shard. How exactly was she involved? Theodora's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for a key that could open the dimensional gate, as if she knew that there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side. Her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shard during one of her expeditions, a trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagus Amernat studied it on Theodora's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relic, but their research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained inside. I had one of my own acolytes, Tanakia, send her spies to Theodora. They infiltrated the rogue trader's retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about the magnificent object. The rest was trivial. I seized Epitaph and laid down the conditions of our further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commenced Operation Precious Sentinel. I left a garrison on Epitaph, took the key to the Dimensional Gate from Theodora, sealed the gate, and started the creation of the Yoke. I kept Theodora and her heirs in my sights just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Heinrichs to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on Rykad Minoris. But your lordship inherited him instead. I admit I wasn't aware of you. Theodora managed to keep her secret heir up her sleeve. Heinrich's lip curls. It is unfortunate that I was not privy to all the details of this plan. So instead of eradicating Theodora's misdeeds, you chose to inherit them. Argenta's voice rings with righteous steel. Dude, she killed Theodora too. Gritting his teeth, Abelard says quietly, "In the old days, House Valancius would have declared war over something like this and fought until the offender was dead. What is the Yoke?" "A containment device similar to this one, except better. The Yoke was devised by the brightest minds of two races using the ancient wisdom of a long-gone Xeno civilization. A prison capable not only of holding the Catan Shard, but also of controlling it while releasing fractions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction. A masterpiece whose creation required immense effort. If you were working with Drukhari, like, you are gonna... They're not going to not try to destroy you after the Yoke is used, you know? It was made on Euphrates too. I captured Amarnath's student, Axiomantha, and she passed all of her mentor's drafts to me. And the one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cubus Delphim. His fall was regrettable, and it seems that the unorthodox, daring things he did at my behest drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never have comprehended the shard. And thus I appealed to the inhuman mind. I struck a deal with the Drukhari. Yeah, this collaboration, talk about it. The operation demanded it. Through the agents of one of my acolytes, Emelina, I contacted Archon Ymeris and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained within this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay information on their raids to my spies and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus Tervantius forged the Yoke for me. Of course, I did not let him near the shard itself, but rather set up a laboratory for him on Quetzaltimur. It was safer that way. All the pieces were contributing to my plan, but none had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. Heinrichs cringes at Kalkazar's words. You disposed of Emelina like unwanted rubbish, like waste material, after all her years of faithful service to the Golden Throne. Unfortunately, I had to send Emelina away and remove her from the board. A shrewd woman of principle. I used to value those qualities of hers, but suddenly they started to get in the way of my plan. I would have been safer to eliminate her before she could figure out what was going on, but I must have grown miserly over the years and was loath to part with a good agent. Or perhaps I was simply being sentimental. Why did the Drukhari want the shard? It is one of the most complicated and perfect creations of a race much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object. It is a treasure trove of technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. Nothing can excuse consorting with Drukhari. I don't care about Inhumans. I work with them myself sometimes when they're not shitty Drukhari. Trust me, your lordship, the threat of the alien pales in comparison to that possessed by the ruinous powers. Ymeris could plunder 1,000 worlds, but she is no Erlon the Cruel. She was as great a danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drukhari was only to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Kamara, thereby destroying her rivals and elevating her own cabal in the process. Knowing full well how precarious her grand plan was, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. With a little luck, he wouldn't have need worry about Kamara's influence. You know, the interesting thing about him is that he believes all of this. Like, he actually thinks that this is for the best of the Imperium. Like, he legitimately does. That's interesting. Like, he's not he's not being grossly heretical here, only in the fact that he's like working with the Xenotech and working with Drukhari and stuff. Like, there is heresy, but it's like within a certain bound of him believing that he is doing what's right for the Imperium. Dude's wild. Okay, and then I take it you decided to get rid of the Xenos allies. There was no more need for them, seeing as the yoke was almost complete and the situation was escalating out of control. Theodore was dead. The cult of the Final Dawn had reared its head and was preparing to strike. Yrmeris had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many elimination requests, and when I told her to curb her appetite, she retaliated. The theft of the Rykad star was timed to occur when Master Van Kalox would be on the planet. The Archon wanted to rob me of one of my agents and send a message. Oh damn. So that entire attack was only because Heinrichs was there? Jesus. What? Rykad's son vanished because of me? I still fail to see the connection between the disappearing star and the cult of the Final Dawn. How could the Xenos catalyze the fulfillment of the archenemy's prophecy? The Koronus Expanse was engulfed in flame. I had to rush the operation and declare sector-wide martial law. The webway gate to Yrmeris' warriors had been using was destroyed and the facility on Quetzaltima razed. I evacuated the half of the yoke that Valancius had completed and was too late to retrieve the second half from Euphrates II. Cubus Delphim revealed to Erlon the Cruel where he should strike, and that almost spelt the end of the Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving this problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodora ever was. And why did you call for the Astartes to come to your aid? I needed a remarkably strong force to keep my Xenos allies in check. The Emperor's angels were just the weapon I was looking for, except considering the sensitive nature of my operation, I couldn't very well risk requesting aid from my allies in the Death Watch, could I? And then I remembered an old debt owed to me by a Space Wolf's great company, so I decided to call in a favor. They were an asset at first. The Wolves helped me close the Dimensional Gate by overwhelming its security systems. Oh, I probably could have gotten more of this story had I been able to recruit Ulfar, huh? I bet that's true. Damn. I tasked them with hunting the Xenos condemned by Yrmeris, but eventually they started prying, and that was unacceptable. I could control Thorvald by giving him more tempting targets, but the baleful Howl Pack? They raided an outpost where my agents had been meeting with the Drukhari. The pack took prisoners but lost the esteemed brother Ulfar. I hoped they would give their all to the search, but instead the wolves forced this system's coordinates out of the captives and came crashing down on my head. They had no gate to transport them, they used nothing but their warp engines. Thankfully they realized their situation too late, so Tanakia managed to neutralize them. I see. You have come so far in pursuit of answers, Vernacular. It would be too cruel to leave your curiosity unsatisfied. So, seeing as the inhabitants of this place almost killed you, I gather that something went wrong with this plan of yours. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stages. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only the Catan Shard's emanations could make them stir. Theodora's research destabilized the Shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whenever particles of the Catan Shard's energy seep out, many curious phenomena occur. The destruction of the crypt, the warped reality. When I tame the monster, I will order it to stop disrupting the laws of the universe. Oh man, your ego is out of this world, Calcazar. Jesus Christ. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, so now I want to know yours. Will you admit that I am in the right and join me in this undeniably ambitious act? Or will you try to stop me? I will be upfront with you. If it is the latter, I will be forced to remove you. But I am sure you realize that already. That is the second time you have threatened the Lord Captain. I will not let you bring this insane plan to fruition. Heinrichs eliminate the rogue trader. Kalkazar gazes at the unmoving interrogator. Say nothing. He's with me. After a brief pause, Heinrichs nods and responds gravely. I no longer recognize your authority, Lord Inquisitor. My apologies. Hell yeah. Well, in that case, Heinrichs van Kalnox, in the name of the Emperor, I hereby revoke your inquisitorial privileges and declare you excommunicate traitores. The punishment for your heresy is death. I do bid you farewell. The Inquisitor nods calmly. There's not a shred of hatred or disappointment on his face. Farewell, then. I'm glad to have made your acquaintance, Vernacular, despite everything. He glances at his retinue. Eliminate the rogue trader. Ooh, boy. And we are right next to him, too. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, let's see.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, this guy might be partially immune to some of this psyker stuff.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my Emperor! I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's make it quick!
Ugh. Man, why can't I turn this the way that I want it to be? So dumb. Okay, we're gonna do that then.
If only that were possible.
God, I knew he was gonna go after him too. Hello? Hello? Give up your turn, bro. Oh, great. We're gonna run into bugs in this final fight. Cool. That's gonna make me real happy. That's gonna be good shit. Okay. Oh, there it went. Okay, let's make a save real quick. Just in case something weird happens in the future. I might be able to reload if I had to, you know?
High momentum.
Okay, down to 43 on that. Okay, that enforcer is going to be dangerous too. I think he had leadership abilities as well.
This tedium is beneath me.
Start by trailing that guy. All right.
I am
Boom.
his will made manifest. I'll do it.
Boom. Okay, get pooped on. Yes, her free shot went after the easy guy. That's so good. I love that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. Controlled shot. It should dodge him, so it's actually going to be probably closer to a 60% on this
Faith
guy.
without deeds is worth.
Yep, there we are. Okay. Reload. Now we're gonna move you to here. And we get one more shot.
Rejoice in battle.
Oh, she's so good. She's so good.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I understand your intent.
I don't think that can stack, right? So that 45, we have to get rid of his stuff a different way. Trail you.
Accept your lot. Make it.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Okay, that helps a little.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Okay, we've still got 4. Okay, so they're back there. 84, 84. 84. Yep, 84. Alright, they seem like little guys for the most part. Yeah, so 3 of them, and then the Inquisitor himself. Yeah, I've got a controlled shot right now.
I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
It was controlled!
But I'm not out.
Are you kidding me? What is wrong with that ability right now? What is wrong with it? Man. What a crock of shit. An actual crock of shit. I'm pissed.
I am not your Xenos pet.
Man, I'm in a bad mood now. Bro, let me look at her shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't get why this game doesn't let you look at somebody else's abilities when you're in a different turn.
If it serves your cause.
Doubt is for the weak.
Shoot him, like you did last time. Okay. God, now I'm scared to use it. It worked when we did it here.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
This tedium is beneath me. Another soul slips beyond the veil. If I must.
Okay. I forgot Heinrichs was over there. Did I kill him last time? I probably did, didn't I?
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Did I kill Heinrichs last time and not even realize it just because of that cross attack?
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
So we're in an extra turn where we can use the rest of our action points for attacks, so we should just do single shots. They're guaranteed to hit. And we won't have any issues accidentally killing our... Never mind. Fuck you! Hey, fuck you. Fuck you. No, I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. Fuck you. Okay, okay. Let's mind scramble him if we can then.
As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will.
Well, we don't get to use the rest, I guess. Can you use that? No. You're gonna die, bro.
I'll make
By
sure
the
to return
manner
the
of their
favor.
death, we shall know them.
Should have just gone for the shots. So fucking stupid.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Taunt him.
I won't object to it. Nothing stands against me. Let's see to it.
Here we go. Out of my way. Let's get to it.
Zero damage, huh? Wait, really? Ah, fuck me. Alright, now we can't move.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
That works on my people? Since when? Whatever. I'm annoyed.
I'm afraid not. Do not dare ask. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
It's funny how salty I can like immediately get just when like weird buggy shit starts happening.
If I may.
If it serves your cause.
Okay, we're not gonna hit anybody on our team doing this.
Ancestors, guide me! I understand
Coming for you,
your intent.
Calvazar. Shithead. Alright, she's still dodging even with her new power armor. Oh, weird. Okay. Let's kill one of these guys then.
I deal death with my hands. This tedium is beneath me. If I must.
Somebody else will kill you.
You cannot force me, Elantak.
Oh, maybe I just have to kill everybody else and then this will end. Maybe that's what's happening. Can we see you?
If it serves your cause.
Doubt is for the weak.
Follow my lead. I took care of this one.
No, it is too early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
Here's Nomos. An invisible yet clearly tangible aura of power envelops the figure clad in the robes of the tech priest. It is all the more baffling to hear a youthful, excited voice from under the hood. This is it, the place of our origin. Nomos' gaze is trained upon the Catan shard. It was your strike and your wish to escape your prison that begot us. The mysterious creature that has been your ship's soul for so long turns to face you, but it is you, Analog Vernacular, who truly ushered us into the world. So let us meet our abominable precursor together, for it is ready to break free. Greetings, Nomos. We are out of time. Now, it escapes now. Alright, so even though he was born from this, he's gonna help us rein it back in, it looks like. Does my character get to come back to life? Okay, so this is a Catan. Okay, cool looking. He said something about entropy. I don't know why there wasn't a subtitle. Oh shit. Okay, our character came back. We don't get to do level ups, but I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you here. You up here. You there. You there. Okay. 15,000. Oh, is that all? Is that all? Alright. So, Xenos Catan Shard. We're definitely gonna have to. Oh my gosh. Deflection 50. 250% armor. Pretty damn high dodge. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on him. Teleports the enemies to random positions across the battlefield. A cone-shaped area attack directed at the enemy who last dealt damage to the Catan Shard. Unraveling reality. The Catan Shard creates various copies of itself. Oh, good. I wonder if it'll like split its HP, so like each one will split its HP in half or something like that. Dimensional swap. Swaps position with one of its copies. Okay. I need to save. Let me do a hard save as well. And we're gonna have some help from Nomos as well, which is interesting. Is this Nomos? That's Nomos.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Entropy whispers through my existence.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Right, now I'm not going to be able to put that on her. The person it really should be on. Man, these are stupid. Like, why didn't they think this shit through? Whatever, it's fine. No reason to get mad about it. I am, but also it says 3 enemies. Oh, weird. Maybe that's just a hint at the fact that it's going to become 3 different here in a minute.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, yeah, we gotta strip way more armor from you, no doubt.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
If I may,
Echoes beckon.
3 damage at a time. Let's go.
I'll do it.
I mean, when they're all crits, then it's more than the 3, so, you know.
Faith without deeds
Oh,
is
that'll win.
worthless.
High momentum. You should feel honored to witness this.
I understand your intent.
Well, you know, you take what you can get.
If it serves your cause.
Some of it is stripped, okay? Some of it is stripped.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift.
A prominence cannot damage us.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
I'll see to it personally.
Can't remember if his attacks have, like, armor stripping stuff. Alright. I am gonna get some stuff that's gonna keep you alive.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, wait, what? What do you mean? Oh, my... No, 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 no. You don't get to steal this from me. Oh, you guys suck. Stupid bugs. Alright, that's actually pretty good damage. Man, you cheated me out of some shit there. No doubt. No doubt. Alright, let's keep fighting him.
It will be done. I will do my target well struck.
Honestly, we might have wanted to have waited. If he's gonna split, I'm guessing that it's gonna be easier to hurt him, and we're using a lot of our resources here that are like one-time use. And it's probably a bad call. But here we are.
On it.
215? Okay.
I'll make it happen. Who if not me? I'll make it happen.
That'll be for the next turn you get. Or not. Apparently we gave ourselves another turn somehow.
On it.
Down to 77 armor. You're already marked, right? Yes, you are.
I understand your intent.
Okay. An eroding shard copy. I don't think he reduced his HP at all when he did that. Damn, that means... Okay, this is going to be intense then. Alright. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck did we go? Moved us. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I thought... Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
If it serves your cause. If I must. This tedium is beneath me.
What is that trajectory? That makes no sense. Okay, that one does go
if it
through.
serves your cause. I understand your intent. Ancestors guide me.
Unraveling. What else but a canvas of paradoxes?
Interesting choice. Dodge. Okay, he trades spots. You're tanking like a boss.
Grey hair? Sure hand. It will be done. I'm not interested. Indeed. Target well struck.
The threads of purpose are unraveling.
Victory is imminent.
Taunting scream.
The Emperor is on our side. For the throne's glory. Holy terror.
Yeah, that was good
Smites
damage.
your enemies. Naturally.
Focus, Valcalos. Focus.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Isn't this a job for the Sir?
That's the stuff.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, am I barely out of range of both of them? No, no, no. Apparently you were close enough. Somehow.
Let's see to it.
A fleeting moment of integrity. Gone.
Really? Okay, those ones I think have less HP. Well, they're kind of like all over the place, actually. Huh. Well, I don't know how to feel about that. So you can't attack this. It's immobilized. Explode. Lethal damage to all enemies. What's the range, though? I have to know what the range is. Okay, we need to check the energy orb's next move versus Abelard, because if Abelard doesn't get to move next, then we need to figure out how to get him out of there.
That is foolishness.
High momentum.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
This unraveling.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
He doesn't seem to be targetable. Do we risk this?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, Nomos is just an outside entity, it seems like. Okay. Okay,
I'll
we're gonna
see
use
to it
this to actually
personally.
get him out.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Okay, do we risk it? Let's do some other stuff first.
Who, if not me?
Oh, no attack of opportunity. Okay.
Fractured echoes beckon.
What is he even doing? What was that? Nope, he's not even showing up. Okay. Okay, that is missing my character back there. That's good.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must.
The threads of purpose are unraveling.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
She needs a reload. Huge.
I have suffered the singular.
I'm wondering if one of these orbs is going to be placed where any of these guys die, though.
A fleeting moment of integrity.
It will be done.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let's see to it.
You're doing great damage to him, actually. And I like it. Okay, move away. And dash back in.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
Emperor, give me strength.
Canvas of paradoxes.
Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
Moment of integrity.
For the throne's glory. But of course, the Inquisition sends
Dude,
their
he is
regards.
huge on this guy, man.
Naturally.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay. Let's get you there. So weird that you can't, like, with somebody this big, a 3x3, there should be multiple lines of shot you can take. But nah, they're just like, no, you can't. So, okay. If you say so. Alright, that guy's done. That's good for us. We don't want to go anywhere near that, because I have no idea how big its explodey radius is.
Someone else can do this. I will do my duty. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Okay, can you see this guy then? Good. Okay, that'll work. Honestly, works pretty damn well. I don't know if you're gonna be in range for any of this shit, so yep, just enter.
The realm of centuries is faster than light. High momentum.
I'm still a little nervous to get too close to this thing. So I can't do no, I can do damage to it. Oh. Okay. If I were to go somewhere over here and shoot through, I think that still would go through the cover.
I understand your intent.
Battle is not over.
No more.
So it really did mean everybody. So I have to destroy it. They should have worded that a little bit differently. I don't know. I'd like to believe I'm not the only person who made that mistake, thinking, no, you can't do damage to it. You just get away and it'll explode. But no, it's a instant death for everybody. Cool. Shit, this was right at the beginning of the fight. Fuck me. All right, well, that's a timely and costly misunderstanding on my part. It is what it is. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Hannah Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Daniel, Yell, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.